back on campus. I guess we're trying to find Nathan, right? That was what we talked to Kate about. Daniel, all alone under a tree. And you guys are hanging out together, that's nice. In the Tobanga.
Hey, Max. How you doing?
Oh, hi, Mr. Jefferson. I'm okay. And this is my friend Chloe.
Yo.
Ha!
Chloe.
Nice.
Why isn't somebody as cool as you going to Blackwell?
I was way too cool for this school. It's a long story. In actual files here.
I can imagine. Max, are you sure that you're all right?
It's
Yeah?
weird just being on campus like everything's normal.
I know, lame as it sounds, life has to go on.
I think there's too much going on in my life.
On that note, Blackwell duty calls.
On that
Remember,
positive note.
I'm going to announce the winner of the Everyday Heroes contest tonight at the party, so I hope you'll be there to celebrate, even though I'm sorry you didn't enter a photo. I understand your reasons. You can't force an artist to work.
I feel like a total loser, but it's been a hard week to focus. No pun intended.
I'm proud of you for caring so much about a troubled friend, and I take hope in the fact that you have plenty of time to find your way. Just get in the habit of putting your work out there.
Thanks, Mr. Jefferson. I'll definitely be there tonight.
Me too. I'll be Max's date. You better
Nice.
dance with us at least once.
Nobody should have to see me dance. Plus, you don't want to watch the old hipster trying to keep up with the kids. I have some pride. Be seeing you.
Yes, you will.
Oh my goodness, girl.
Hot for teacher.
Chloe.
You're out of control.
Not yet. Just wait until the rager tonight.
Shut up.
Don't be jealous because Mark Jefferson thinks I'm cool.
I am so ignoring you.
Fine. Since I'm here, I'll see if I can get some dirt from Justin. Haven't talked to him in a while.
Now that is a great plan.
Don't trust him, girl. Because I definitely don't. Why
Let's
is
see
he...
if I can find out where Nathan is.
I'm really confused as to why... I thought this party was just for the students here. Why would you announce like a school thing at a party for kids? Am I weird? I never went to school. Is that like a normal thing? I don't know. Random person. Which way should I start? Okay, Chloe's like kind of in the middle. Well, I don't want to forget Daniel, so I better go talk to Daniel first. Oh, you know what I should look at first? Diary stuff. And also, what pictures I need next. Let's see. Of course, she was already upset I defended David, even though I still didn't like any of his surveillance bullshit. But it seems like he's trying to help, even though I'm not really sure how. And I have to acknowledge that I simply don't know what the hell he's up to. Not that it stopped me from busting out some of my patented ninja moves so I could get around him to grab some more of his secret X-Files. After we gathered our new info like Halloween treats, I loved watching Chloe go into Sherlock mode while we examined all of our clues on our big old drawing board. Of course, we all know that she's more of a Dr. Watson, right? Elementary. Honestly, with all of the impending doom and sadness, I felt so happy. Just to find myself back in action with my best friend and her butterfly blue hair. Hella yes. I kind of feel like Max would be more the Watson. Like, Sherlock's always just running into things because he thinks I mean, he is clever. But he just kind of recklessly does things while Watson's like, now hold on, Holmes, we can't just run into there. So I think Max is actually more of a Watson. But first things first, I really had to go and see Kate. I've never visited anybody in the hospital before, much less anybody who's tried to commit suicide, so I was happy Chloe wanted to come along for support. The antiseptic smell and the endless white halls always kind of weird me out. Or maybe I'm just projecting my own fear of mortality. I hear ya. When I saw Kate in her room, surrounded by cards, flowers, and balloons, all I could think of was when I saw her the last time. On the roof. Her face was so sad and sincere and helpless then. But now she had more life in her than I'd seen in a long time. I had no idea what to say to somebody in a situation like this. How are you after you almost jumped off a roof? But Kate's gentle spirit made it easy. I was overjoyed to see that she was drawing again and making plans for the future, including plans to get justice for what Nathan Prescott had done to her. Or what I call good old-fashioned revenge. Okay, so there's a little cairn and maybe squirrel tails. Okay. Whoop. Hi, Daniel.
Poor Daniel. Looks like he needs a hug.
Why don't we give him one?
Hey, Daniel. You look bummed out. Are you alright?
Hola, Max.
Hola.
I just figured out that my photos basically suck.
What?
I'm a wannabe artist.
Well, your art is your drawings. You're a fantastic drawer.
You're not here to be a photographer. That's my gig. Look at that sketch you did of me. Incredible. And that's your art. Your gift.
Nicely said.
I do feel better now. You are good, Max.
Thank you. Hey, I went and saw Kate.
Have you talked to anybody about what happened with Kate?
I don't talk to anyone, Max. But I did actually have a nice talk with Brooke.
Oh.
She couldn't stop talking about how brave you were on that roof.
Oh, really?
I don't think doing the right thing is
I thought she hated my
brave,
guts.
but I appreciate what she means. The most important thing is that Kate gets better. And gets justice.
I hear that, Max. She's the sweetest, most genuine person I've ever met. I don't mind getting picked on by Blackwell bro holes, but don't fuck with Kate.
I
Aw.
like this revolutionary Daniel DaCosta.
Yeah.
Only if I can start the revolution from my sketchbook, Max.
Are you going to the party tonight?
Are you going to the end of the world party tonight?
It will be if I go, man. People here push me into lockers, not dance floors.
That's why you should come. Yeah, come to the party.
That's exactly why you should go to that party. We have to stand up to these Blackwell bullies for Kate.
Yeah.
You won't be alone, Daniel.
Not with you to back me up, Max. Damn it. I will go to the party like it is the end of the world.
That's my man.
Okay, maybe I won't go, but...
No.
No, I won't do that, but I'll go.
Yay. Oh, cool. So he's gonna go to the party. Excellent.
By the way, have you seen Nathan Prescott?
Oh, I heard a rumor he's actually suspended.
Oh,
but
juicy.
he's still gotta be on campus.
That explains why he looked so pissed off when I saw him leaving campus a few moments ago.
Let's talk later. Okay, Daniel?
Okay, so
Good.
he's gone.
Nathan is not around. I should go back to Chloe.
Thanks, Daniel. Does he look any better now that we talked to him?
Poor
No.
Daniel.
Still needs a hug.
Looks like he needs a hug.
It's that window that broke so long
That's
ago.
what I get for helping Alyssa. A broken window.
Would you rather she had got a football to the head? No, come on now. Alyssa, why you play hard to get when you already hard to want? No, my girl Alyssa.
Good thing I didn't let Chloe take that money from Principal Wells.
Oh. He's actually gonna make Blackwell accessible for... That's amazing. Oh. Alright. Maybe the Blackwell from the alternate timeline was just even worse than this one. That's fine.
I had to clear away another batch of dead birds today. Sad.
Makes me mad. Climate change isn't real my ass.
I think everything is
Mrs.
changing.
Grant.
As a scientist, I'm fascinated. As Michelle Grant, I'm very worried.
Arcadia Bay is scared too. Look at the weather. And the animals.
Not to mention poor Kate Marsh.
We're
We
just
all
snooping.
need to look out for each other these days.
Okay. Squirrel.
Did you think you could hide from Max Caulfield, Squirrel Paparazzi?
But I need two of you. Is there another one? Squirrel. Squirrel. Squirrel.
How would you like a partner for a quick photo op?
How do I do that? Is there donuts for me to get again?
That's so ironic that Warren asked Max to the drive-in.
It's so ironic that you would say that as Max walks by your face. Brooke, why can't we just be friends? Oh, hey!
It's not like I don't own all the original Apes films.
So you don't need to see it. I'm so catty with Brooke. Get away from my man. Stop spying on me. I saw your drone shadow. Care!
Okay, where did these rocks come from? This is too Blair Witch for me.
Oh, come on. Samuel probably put it together for the birds. Rocks
One
just don't
photo.
appear.
For posterity.
It's gonna be a cool looking shot, actually. Let me look at that. Balance. You can barely see the way the angle looked. It looked way cooler with the Tabanga in the back. Oh well. Hello, Tabanga.
I don't think the Tabanga will ever give up any secrets to us.
Probably for the best. Okay, gonna stay away from Brooke and her moaning for now. Talk to Mrs. Grant. I'll have to...
Like the sky wants to
Thanks
eat
again
us.
for helping me fight the power.
You're welcome.
Mrs. Grant looks interested in whatever Samuel's saying.
Well, good. But I'm
Hi,
gonna talk
Miss
to her.
Grant.
Max, you always show up when I'm talking about you.
Oh,
I'm still bragging about you and the other students making Blackwell surveillance free.
happy to help. Recent events, I guess we'll start with.
I was hoping you could explain some of these crazy things happening in Arcadia Bay.
If I could, I'd be collecting my Nobel Prize in Science today.
Good point.
I haven't been able to wrap my mind around that eclipse, much less the snow in Wales.
Scientific explanation?
There must be a scientific explanation, right?
When my friends at NASA tell me they can't explain a solar eclipse without a single theory as to how or why, maybe it's time to get worried. Like they are.
That's very
I
interesting.
am worried about reality. I feel like it's changing right in front of us.
You and Samuel both. We were talking about that before you came over.
I heard a little
Our
bit.
planet is changing, but it's not mystic. It's erosion.
Yeah, there's erosion, and then there's a random solar eclipse that just happens. Dying animals.
You think that's why all these animals are dying here?
Well, our shoreline has been receding, not to mention the daily contamination of the ocean. That's all you need to kill off sea and wildlife here. Unless you know something I don't.
Ooh, do I mention time travel? I mean, I don't know where the Tabanga would take us. Are we trying to, like, suggest that there's, like, Native American spirits at work here? I mean, that could be a thing. Didn't think about that, but there's a heavy Native American influence in this game. How did we get our time travel powers, after all? Can you confirm my time travel theories, Miss Grant?
What about wormholes and chaos theory? Like time travel stuff.
The only wormholes in Arcadia Bay are underground. And chaos theory is just that. But if this is about time travel, sign me up.
Well, I'm glad she's
Would you
excited.
really change time?
Not after reading that Bradbury story, A Sound of Thunder. I won't give it away, but it involves dinosaurs and butterflies.
It's always
Time
butterflies.
is like a thread, Max. One tug and it all can unravel.
Well, that was ominous. So anyway, I saw Kate.
I don't think surveillance would have helped Kate Marsh.
I probably
Who needs
should have started
surveillance
that
when we have
before.
Maxine Caulfield. You did a wonderful thing, and now we have to make sure Kate gets the help she needs. Do you need to talk to a counselor?
Blackwell needs help.
Blackwell Academy needs the help. There's something terrible going on here. You see it, right?
This week hasn't been Blackwell's finest hour. But me and some faculty members won't rest until all the students here feel safe, not bullied.
Kate was drugged at the Vortex Club party and bullied by them until she ended up on the roof. How do you stop that?
Shut down that damn Vortex Club for a start.
Amen.
I don't mean to get riled up, but that party should have been postponed.
Absolutely.
It's extremely tasteless given what happened with Kate.
Absolutely. I don't really think it's Principal Wells' fault. I think he's under a lot of stress. He's not the greatest person, but he is under a lot of blackmail and stress from these guys.
Do the Prescotts have anything to do with the Vortex Club? I mean, they don't get all their money from car washes.
No, they don't. But membership has its privileges,
Yeah.
especially when your father is Blackwell's biggest sponsor.
Yeah.
This elitist nonsense has no place here.
You're right. I just wish this could be the school that I dreamed about before I came here.
Aw.
I hear you, Max. I love seeing you and Warren and all my students at your best here. But you're all too young to be so cynical. But you truly give me hope.
There's a lot of serious things going on. Anyway, speaking of Prescott's.
I was looking for Nathan Prescott, and I thought he might be in your class.
Mr. Prescott has no class at all
Ha!
after his suspension. I didn't
After his
think you were
suspension.
friends.
Did I say hell no, or you know him better? I'm curious what you know him better is what line that goes down.
You probably know him better.
I've tried. Nathan is a Prescott, and with that comes a lot of baggage. Too much for one teenager. This week was the proof. Principal Wells did the right thing.
I know. Nathan needs real help.
Yes, he does, Max. I did try once, but Mr. Prescott didn't appreciate my help. I did see Nathan leaving the campus looking angrier than usual, so maybe it's good you haven't found him.
I'm sorry, Miss Grant. I have to get going. I'll see you later.
It's always good talking to you, Max.
Likewise, Miss Grant.
Time to go clean up graffiti from those kids.
Those darn kids. Yeah, they're making fun of Alyssa.
That's cool to see that Samuel's not alone for once.
It is cool. What does that say? Sweet chalk. Can I have a sweet
How
chalk?
are you doing, Max? Been a tough week. I know.
Yeah.
Yes, it has, Samuel. How are you?
Sad and confused like everybody else in Arcadia Bay.
Aw.
You look like you have a lot of questions, too.
People?
More questions than answers.
Samuel is always here to talk.
Okay. Kate?
I actually just talked to Kate Marsh in the hospital. She's doing so much better.
Because of you, Max. That was quite a rescue.
Destiny. I feel like with Miss Grant I can talk science, but Samuel's very mystical in the way he talks. I wonder if I should get into like the mystical side of questions with him.
It could have gone either way. Samuel, do you think that we each have a destiny?
Yes, I do, Max. In many different lifetimes.
Yeah, I thought
of
you'd be a
course.
good person to talk about this.
Kate Marsh believed in something different, so that's her destiny.
I believe you.
I
Kate
believe
just
you.
needed some more helpful spirits like her friend Max. I hope she finds them now.
Me too. Let's talk about David.
Do you ever talk with David Madsen?
He talks to me. I listen.
That's how David operates.
He sees things, not people. But I think he sees you, Max.
He wishes. Why?
Why do you say that?
Because you both see with cameras.
I think you have better vision than both of us.
Interesting reasoning.
No, Max. I just look at everything from a different angle.
All these camera puns. Nathan?
Have you seen Nathan Prescott around?
We already know this, but...
That would be hard since he was suspended.
I don't... Neither of these is a good one. You don't sound sad, and he deserved it, are both like, do we need to say this? You don't sound sad.
You don't sound sad, Samuel.
Nathan hurts people. The end.
Enough
What do
said.
you really know about him?
Not enough to help you, Max. I truly wish I could. I see what you're doing.
Interesting. So he wants to help us. Okay. Let's talk about Arcadia Bay first.
I still have a million questions about what's happening to Arcadia Bay.
That must be why Miss Gant says you're one of her favorite students at Blackwell.
Miss Gant? Oh, Rachel. Well, let's do this in order. The Vortex Club... Should we do that first and then Rachel? Let's do Vortex Club, Rachel, and then Eclipse.
I'd rather be in her class than the Vortex Club.
Yeah.
Yes, you would. Rachel saw right through them.
She's not the only one.
Nobody should be trapped in the Vortex Club. Get out now, Max, while time is on your side.
How much does this guy know? He's always talking about time and everything, and he's like, I can see what you're up to and I wish I could help. Well, since you mentioned Rachel...
I keep thinking that Rachel Amber has a few answers. If we can find her.
If Rachel wants to be found.
He doesn't know where she is. He's just saying, you know, he's just doing Samuel speak. Do you think she's alive?
Do you think she's alive?
She'll always be alive in our hearts. Sometimes that's all we have left.
But
Max, all I can tell you is to stay on your path and you'll find what you're looking for. Rachel Amber is waiting too.
Samuel's such an interesting character. I don't know what to make of him.
even though Miss Grant likes me, I have zero science skills to explain that eclipse.
As I was just saying to her, that's because science has no explanation.
Alright, hit me with it.
No offense to Miss Grant here, but this is just the beginning.
Yeah, beginning of what?
Beginning of what?
Oh, I don't believe anything ever ends. Especially time. That's why
Again
I
with
can
the
sense
time.
something bigger is coming to Arcadia Bay. And Max, I don't like it at all.
Maybe Samuel has like a sixth sense for things or something.
I definitely have questions about what's happening to the animals in Arcadia Bay.
Oh, many do. These poor creatures have no choice in what happens to them.
Yeah. Well, the squirrels are okay. Let's talk about the dead birds first. Maybe we can find out he put the cairn together and stop freaking out about the Blair Witch Project.
What do you think about all those dying birds?
Samuel had to bury dozens near the Tabanga.
I knew it was you. Tabanga?
Is that cool with the Tabanga?
We'll find out if the souls of the bird move on. Not that we can prove it.
It's so ominous.
Unless it's fate, then it doesn't matter.
And then the whales?
How can anybody explain all those poor beached whales?
My dad was a fisherman,
Oh.
and he'd take me out to hear the whales sing. Now they just cry.
That's sad. They're not alone.
They're not alone these days. I feel so powerless.
Oh no. You're the opposite of powerless, Max.
You think so, Samuel?
You and Arcadia Bay are connected by time and tide. So, next time I have a question, I'm coming to you.
You are so interesting. What do you know?
Well, I'm glad to see your squirrels are still healthy
Yes.
and happy on the campus.
Do you have
Me
food
too.
for them?
If something happened to them,
No.
oh,
Aw, poor
Not as
Samuel.
long as you're here to take care of them, Samuel.
Yeah.
the only thing that calms them is food. Lots of food.
Mm-hmm.
Which reminds me that I have to feed them now.
Oh, hooray. Can I get that picture finally? Okay, that guy's coming out. Did you just feed them a donut? I mean, I did do that another time, too. Okay. Food. Lure. Don't mind me, Sam. I'm just gonna take some of your squirrel food.
Get that food in your belly.
Come on. Staring contest, squirrel. Here, I'll give you some room.
Bring it on home, bro.
Yeah, bruh. Nice. Squirrels.
2 cute little squirrels posing for me? If you insist.
There we go. Now that's the money shot right there. Right there. Okay, rangefinder. Cute. Alright. I need this achievement to go away so I can actually see. What a weird little tiny pile of leaves. Well, Max, let's go.
That's so ironic that Warren asked Max to the drive-in.
Brooke doesn't look happy that I'm going ape with Warren.
Did you know that Daniel, like, really enjoyed his talk with you? You should maybe, like, go and talk to him some more. Maybe
It's
you guys
not
could
like
be a
I
thing.
don't own all the original Apes films.
Could you stop wiggling?
Hey, Brooke, how are you?
I'm here as usual. By the way,
Yes, you are.
thanks for helping Kate down.
I love your hoodie.
Are you okay?
I'm, good. Nathan?
I need to find Nathan. Have you seen him around?
Ask Warren. I mean, you're going to the movies with him and everything.
Why
Come
would I
on,
ask
Brooke.
Warren?
Don't be that way.
Yeah, please.
Nathan was suspended, but he should still be on campus.
Warren's not good enough for you? Okay. I saw Nathan pissed and walking off campus earlier. Good luck getting that date, Max.
Why would you think I would go for Nathan when I have Warren? Come on now. Wouldn't you be ecstatic too? Because then you can say, hey Warren, Max is totally going behind your back and dating Nathan Prescott. Gross. Wouldn't you rather go out with moi?
I can't get my limited brain around that eclipse and the beached whales.
We're trying so hard
I
to
was
suck
hoping
up
the
to
science
her.
department had some ideas.
Warren and I are supposed to compare notes and theories this weekend.
Oh, good. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
I'm not gonna
Two
play the
big
jealous
brains are
game with
better
her.
than one. Or mine.
We'd get the Nobel Prize if we could explain this phenomenon, but even Miss Grant has no clue.
Will you let me fly your drone even though you hate my guts?
I might feel better taking your drone for a quick flight.
Miss Grant finally gave up and let me fly her again. But you're going to the drive-in with Warren, so you don't have time to fly my drone.
Oh, come on.
I can't fly your drone because I'm going to see ape movies with Warren.
Bruh.
You are perceptive, Max. Now,
What?
excuse me. My drone needs me.
What? Hell, Brooke. I wanted to be your friend. I thought we were doing good.
That's so ironic that
I
Warren
don't
asked
want to
Max
hear it
to drive
anymore, Brooke. Shut up.
Good.
Look.
Nathan is not around. I should go back to Chloe.
Maybe he's not that into you. Maybe I'm into him and he's into me and we're gonna go on a date. And there's a nice boy over there who will draw your portrait beautifully and like spending time with you. So maybe you should go to a party tonight as a date or something.
Justin, it's been so long since I've seen you.
Because you're way too cool for us now, Chloe.
Way too much shit going on, man.
Try going to Blackwell. Insane.
So I hear.
Any word at all on Rachel?
Dude, I wish. I'm working on it.
I miss her laugh when I bail off my board.
She was probably high.
Yeah, she had the sick nugs.
True that. Okay, I have to bounce.
Come hang with us at the park sometime.
I have to bounce, she says as she continues like shoving him.
I can tell that Justin is really into Chloe.
It wouldn't be.
Chloe fits in so easy with Justin.
Yeah, they're both bad kids. In the good kind of way. Later, dude.
Coast is clear. It would be so cool if you and me were going to school here together.
But now you can have Mr. Jefferson all to yourself.
Oh, shut up.
You suck. Now let's get into Blackwell Ninja.
I don't
mode.
date everybody at this school. Goodness gracious.